Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Now, Kelly, I have heard the most commonly used password is, in fact, the word password.
Really?
I know. Can you believe that? Kallie, now I heard passwords might be a thing in the past.
You know, even harder, more difficult to crack passwords are still up for grabs and can be hacked. Those clunky passwords may be a thing of the past, though. There's a heightened push to eliminate passwords altogether and instead use this.
Good news for forgetful web surfers. There's a new standard that could do away with your old passwords. The World Wide Web Consortium, the organization that creates internet standards, has approved a new protocol called web authentication. The consortium says passwords that are stolen, weak, or left as default are to blame for 81% of data breaches. And multi-factor authentication, where a one-time code is sent to your mobile device for a login, is still vulnerable to hacking, and most folks don't use it. So they partnered with the FIDO Alliance, a group aiming to create standards for stronger authentication. Now, if a site supports web authentication, you can get in using USB keys, smart devices, or biometrics, like Face ID or fingerprints. That certainly gives us a hint of what a password-free future will look like. Google has already said the use of physical security keys to access computers eliminated breaches within the company. And certainly a set of standards will spur innovation and lower the cost of the devices to access sites without passwords.
Web authentication is already enabled system-wide on Chrome OS and Windows 10, which you may have already figured out, and on most browsers, including Chrome, Firefox, and Safari. Guys,
Yes,
I would ask you what your favorite password is, but I think that's too confidential.
We can't divulge that
I try to get
information.
too complicated, and I just can't remember them all, Kallie. I'm all for
It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, facial recognition, let's do it.
That's what I'm saying. I love my phone with my facial recognition.
Yes.
That to me is a time saver. I love it. And I think, you know, unless you're going to do like that movie, The Face Off, where you switch faces, I don't think that's going to be an issue. But
that's true. But you know, the thing is that where do you keep all those passwords right now? First of all, you're not supposed to put them in your phone.
No.
And so what do you do with them? How do you remember them all?
There's apps for that. And lots of places are, or lots of forums, whatever mediums, are also doing the thumbprint.
thumbprint, yeah. I trust the thumbprint.
Yeah.
But Kelly,
what?
There's something Kelly and I are never ever gonna get.
What that?
That's a chip. I ain't getting no chip.
I'm not getting a chip.
I ain't getting no chip.
Oh, like inserted into your body?
And you know
Not
what?
gonna do it.
They do that already for
I
to get into some buildings and stuff like that. If I was at a job and they actually told me to do that, I'd say, I'm back on the road. See you
ya.
later.
I was like, I'm right there with you.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not going to do it.
It's too weird.
Because then, if they're going to monitor you just to even get in the building,
No.
let's put all the other things aside. No, I don't trust nobody.
But isn't it kind of crazy that we put those into our dogs and our pets and
Yeah,
stuff?
I know.
Well, it is true. That is true. I feel bad
Are we
now.
hypocrites?
No, because here's
Are we
the thing.
hypocrites,
Well,
Kelly?
Humans are different than dogs.
we may be. But here's the thing.
agree.
It has saved a lot of animals because we found dogs and we looked at the chip and then we took it to the rightful owner, you know?
It's a way to
That's-
communicate
So if
with
I
something
get
that you can't
lost, then they'll know
necessarily.
who to take me to, you know, if I have a chip. But I'm not going to have one.
I'm just going to carry your phone around until I find the right face and it unlocks it. There's Kelly.
Here I am. Haley, I like that story.
That's a good one. And I love your floral print today, by the way.
It's very pretty. Okay.